Hi, Pete Delane. I want to do a real quick video on the spring market coming up. I'm getting a lot of calls from my customers wanting to get pre-approved because they're thinking about putting their house on the market in the spring, moving up to a bigger home or whatnot. And I'm thinking the spring market's happening right now, the end of January, beginning of February. If you're considering selling your home, I would call an agent, sit down and put it on the market now, because in the spring you're going to have a lot more competition, and that's a lot more homes for the buyers to choose from because everybody's talking about the spring market coming. If you put your house on the market now, and this is the important part, you listen to your agent and you price it right and pay attention to pricing strategy based on recorded facts of square footage, bedrooms, baths, and we all think our home is worth more than what we're going to be taught. Even myself, if somebody sat down with me and told me, I'd probably like, that's $30,000 more because I've got this and I put that in and whatever the purpose is. But you have to listen to the agent, leave the emotion out of it, and based on what is actually settled and sold, or what, even taking the expired listings into consideration, because that's what people are willing not to pay. And if you price it right, not underprice it, but price it right, you're going to get more money for your home now in this market than you will in the spring market. And one other thing, one of the things I tell all the customers that call me is that you have seven things you want to ask a real estate agent. And one of the biggest things is, why me? Why would you, what are you going to do different to market my property? Everybody knows you're going to put the house on the multiple list, but what are you going to do different? And as an agent, you better have an answer to that question. And if you don't, give me a call. But it might be as simple as picking up the phone and answering it, because if the house has been listed 2 or 3 times and they chose you to relist the property, they probably didn't have a great communication channel with the last agent. Maybe they did, but maybe they didn't. And it might be something as simple as adding that to your tool bag of what you're going to do to market and sell professionally the property. So just a thought, as a seller, if you're thinking of selling your home, now is the time. And if you have any questions, give me a call.